final press conference for Charlo versus Castaño. And in this sport, we want the best fighting the best. This year, especially this summer, Showtime Championship Boxing has put an emphasis on the best fighting the best, and that's what we have coming your way on Saturday. Sometimes it's a rarity in this sport when you get an undisputed fight, but we got one here. We got champion versus champion for the 164-pound crown, and it will be a historic fight because for the first time in this four-belt system, we will have an undisputed champion at 154 pounds. You know, boxing fans love the unification fight. The fighters, they crave to be undisputed. And it's going down on Showtime Championship Boxing this coming Saturday here from San Antonio, Texas, July 17th. And the winner will be just the sixth undisputed champion in this current four-belt system. And again, the first undisputed champion at 154 pounds in this four-belt era. July 17th, Showtime Championship Boxing, AT&T Center here in San Antonio, and it is brought to you by Premier Boxing Champions. The telecast jumps off at 9 p.m. Eastern, that is 6 o'clock Pacific time, and it will also feature two other great fights. You've got the interim WBA lightweight champion, Rolly Romero, defending his title against Anthony Yiggins in the co-main event. Plus, you've got the unbeaten Amilcar Vidal. And listen, don't go anywhere because this young man has stopped just about everyone inside of 2 rounds as he takes on the hard-hitting Emmanuel in a 10-round bout, and that's going to open the broadcast. Now, tickets for this event, they are on sale, but they're selling fast, and if you want to get some, you have to go to AT&TCenter.com to purchase your tickets. This event is being promoted by Lions Only Promotions and, of course, BGB Promotions. And make sure you get your tickets because you do not want to be that guy standing outside the AT&T Center on Saturday trying to call somebody, trying to get inside the venue. The Romero fight is also being promoted by Mayweather Promotions. Now listen, as I told you, when it comes to the Showtime Championship Boxing, we put an emphasis on the best fighting the best. And the man who put together our fight schedule, I like to call him boxing's best friend. He's intelligent, he's informative, he's innovative, his swag is on 100. He is the president and GM of Showtime Sports. He's none other than Steven Espinosa. Thank you, Brian. And before I get into this fight card, I want to point out on your comment. If you feel like you see Brian Castaño everywhere, it's because you do. And he has been added to the ESPN roster in a very high-profile role. From SportsCenter to calling live games, they're going to be seeing a lot more of Brian. We're proud of him. We've been, one of our homegrown stars. I want to congratulate him and on his well-deserved recognition and great leadership. Don't worry, you'll still be seeing him on Championship Boxing. We got a tight hold of him, but it's well-deserved to see him in the other networks involved in a very high-profile role. Now, with respect to this card here tonight, or tomorrow night, I'm going to be very brief. You don't need me to talk about this card to know how big it is. This is the undisputed 154-pound fight. That's all you have to say. First in history. We've got 6 fighters up here, 4 losses between them. So this is a high-quality card, top to bottom. We have in the opener, a middleweight bout, Amilcar Vidal and Emmanuel Ali. That is a co-feature, maybe the main event on just about any other network. Rolly Romero, one of the most entertaining lightweights in the division, on a very tough substitute opponent, Anthony Yiggins. And of course, in the main event,
It is the best fighting the best, as Brian points out. And the consensus number one fighter in the division, Charlo, is another fighter that he's proud to say grew up on Showtime. We're thrilled to have him back. He is the best fighter in the 154-pound division. But there's one other belt out there, or one other guy who may have an argument about that. And that's the WBO champion, Brian Castaño. He's not the household name that Jamel is, but he is a tough fighter. This is a real fight, and whoever emerges as the victor on Saturday night has earned the undisputed title. Again, thank you for joining us. We'll see you Saturday night.
He's got swag on 100. Let's talk about these fights. And I think Steven hit it. If you look at the main event, two of the best fighters on this planet at 154 pounds. Look at the record, one loss between those guys. You go to the co-feature, again, two fighters, one loss between them. And then you go to the opening fight, Vidal and Alin. Again, just two losses separates these guys. So from top to bottom is what Showtime is bringing you. Competitive fights, high-stakes, meaningful fights. And we're going to start with the first fight of the night that begins this broadcast, because you've got two really exciting fighters, young fighters here going at it, and Amilcar Vidal Jr. and Emmanuel Alin. Alin, 18-2-2, 11 knockouts. Vidal Jr., 12-0, 11 knockouts. Here's the interesting thing about Vidal. He has stopped 10 of his 12 opponents inside of 2 rounds thus far. So I'll start with you, Amilcar. Let's go to Saturday. Did you have stopped 10 of your 12 opponents inside of 10 rounds, or 2 rounds, I should say? Will Saturday be the same thing?
Bueno, la pregunta es interesante. Creo que pudiste tener a varios rivales dentro de los rounds. ¿Crees que cada vez se repite la historia y la pelea va a durar ese estilo?
No, creo que es un gran rival, una oportunidad de cada uno de la competición. Y estamos tranquilos, el equipo de trabajo tuvo un gran campamento, luego estamos corriendo y estamos tranquilos para salir a los resultados.
I don't know about that because, I have a great opponent around me, that has done a great job himself. I'm focusing on my work and what I have done. We're really confident, we have put a lot of work in the team, and we're ready to go on Saturday night.
Emmanuel Lipton, he certainly has not faced anyone as accomplished as you are. It's Saturday, a night where we find out what Amilcar Vidal is all about, and are you introducing him to the championship level on Saturday night?
I'm looking forward to seeing the world champion, starts with Saturday. Whatever he's going to bring, I'm ready for it. I've been training, I got one of the best trainers in the game. For me, just with the world champion from Charlo. So I'm ready for whatever you got to bring. There will be no early stoppage in my head.
Never fought since December of 2019. Will Russ be an issue at all?
No, not at all. I've been working with the champ, man. That's the decision, man. 154 and 160. That's all of us.
He said there will not be an early stoppage at all. What should we expect when you get in the ring with you?
Bueno, él dice que esta pelea no va a terminar temprano ni loco. ¿Qué pensamos que podemos esperar dentro de parte de Vidal?
Confío plenamente en mi trabajo, en lo que hice, en el gran campamento que tuve con mi equipo. Repito, soy la característica del oponente que tengo enfrente, estoy tranquilo y estoy haciendo mi trabajo a la perfección echado y lo quiero conseguir y no vamos a vivir.
Well, it is exactly that, we practice our work, and I say again, the work that we and the effort that I put in the training camp, you can expect to get the winning time.
Daniel, last word. What can we expect when you get into the ring?
It's like a real fight. Anybody knows you put me against anybody, it's going to be a real fight. There's no easy fight. You have people like the upper good promoters. You have fighters, you want to see what they do, but when you go there, you know, it's real tough. So, I'm ready to put the real work in.
That's going to be the fight that's going to open the night. And then we get to the co-feature. And once again, you got a young man who is the interim WBA lightweight champion, Rolly Romero, Anthony Yiggett, who is 24-1-1, 8 knockouts. Anthony, I'll start with you. I think same question. 25 months layoff, all your career, rough at all an issue, considering you're taking on a man who's been active, and obviously has a title?
No, I wouldn't say that was an issue because I'm always training and I always make sure that I'm in shape and ready for fights like these. Because I know that, you know, I fought for the world title once, and I know that people are going to try to take advantage of that and bring me in last minute fighting. So I was kind of always preparing for war, and yeah, that's what I got. So actually everything worked out the first time.
And obviously, you were training for another fight. You never fought lower than 139, the lowest weight you've been. So here you are fighting at 135. Will you still have that same power, you think, at this lower weight?
I think, if anything, 135 is my real weight class. You gotta remember that, you know, I've been fighting a lot in Europe, and in European standards, I've done quite well at 140. So I haven't really felt like I need to go around for 135. And then obviously I came up here fighting for the world title at 140 and you know, realized that no, they are a bit too big for me, so I need to go back to my real weight class, which is 135. The problem is that because I'm ranked at 140, I'm getting all the fights at 140, and I'm not one to say no to a fight, and I want to back down. So I've always taken them and never really made that move down to 135. But now I'm here, now I'm making my move to the States, and now there's no better time than now.
Rolly, listen, you were training for a lefty. Luckily, the man you'll be facing that is a lefty. And you had a tendency to stop these guys, especially in one round. If you look at your record, I think it's been 3 of them you stopped in the first round. Will we see number 4 on Saturday?
Of course, in the first round.
You calling it just like that.
Yeah, just like that, I'm confident with what I say.
What do you know about Anthony? What have you seen? And what does he pose that you say, I need to be cognizant of that on that?
Well, I mean, he's a lefty, you know, I just always like fighting lefties, you know, so, I mean, I prepare for a lefty, often to go with a lefty, you know, and, I mean, this camp's been amazing, I can't even say all the time to stop to this camp, so I'm looking good, I'm looking really good.
This is a fabulous fight town. They love action. What can you guarantee the people of San Antonio they're going to get when they watch you step into the ring with Anthony?
Yeah, every single time I ever fight, everyone loves when I fight, they always show up, they don't show up there, you make knockout.
Anthony, final word here. You're taking on a guy who has a belt, and he says he's stopping you in the first round. What can you tell people in San Antonio to expect?
Well, I mean, they can expect and get ready to dig it. I think I'm going to come in and make a, you know, great fight. And, you know, I'm going to get to win. That's why I'm here. So, but, you know, I see why he's so confident. And he should be. I mean, he's here to win. I'm here to win. So, and that's what the people want to see. They want to see 2 confident fighters fight. And that's what they got. So, it's a perfect co-main event. Warming up the people for the main event.
Okay. All right, here we go. So we get to the main event. And it's been a long time coming since Charlo has fought here in his home state in Texas. 6 years, if I'm not mistaken. Last time he's been home and fought for his home state. But the Iron Man, 34-1, 18 knockouts. He is the pride of Houston, Texas, and he will be taking on Castaño. unbeaten, 17-0-1, 12 knockouts in that fabulous fighting country of Buenos Aires, Argentina. He's the WBO champion. It is the main event, and it's for the undisputed title. Mel, 6 years. What would it mean to get this victory here in Texas in front of the home folks?
You know, I'm back home, you know, but I don't ever I fight anywhere. So, I'm gonna get it like it's over. You know, the time it is. I know what time it is. I'm ready. I'm ready, excited, anxious.
And it's one thing to be the unified champion. It's another thing to be the undisputed champion. What does that mean to you, and what would it mean?
It's a dream come true. You know, I want to be the champion when I was a child. Because, you know, that's always the highest you can get in boxing. And so, you know, to have this opportunity to see these moments, you know, I look back, when I take empty call on my team and everybody that's pushed forward. Thank you, Dominique, for rocking with me when I was young. He bought me shoes when I was younger, and watching him train and running shields and watching, you know, other champions in the gym, and then on the field, one here, Rocky Warriors, and my old Texas native fighters. And I just, you know, now is the time that me and my brother finally get the opportunity to show the world more than when we work. And Samson, I just fought a lot of the fighters. You know, I see you in the crowd. I just think that like now is the time. You know, Showtime has done a terrific job with it. So that's why I'm pretty Showtime and fighting on Showtime ladies. But you know, this is that moment. This is that time. You know, opportunities don't come too often. And if a boxer wants that, you know, you gotta go and get it. This is my moment.
You know, these are the kind of fights where, for a fighter, you're undisputed. You're usually pound for pound, and generally these are the kind of fights that put you in the Hall of Fame. You think this fight is what does it for Charlo, pound for pound, Hall of Fame?
And I feel like I'm not even older than to go by the Hall of Fame. You know, like mentally, fight like this. It's just time now. So it's like a Hall of Fame is like, okay, yeah, like right now, it's accomplishing a goal that, you know, that's gonna take 36 minutes possibly, or earlier, depending on what the thing. So, you know, I'll look into the Hall of Fame, I'll look at all of the other deals that they'll be talking about after Saturday.
Brian, same question for you. What would it mean to you, because you come from a fighting family, what would it mean to you to be undisputed champion, and what would it mean to Argentina that love the sport so much?
Bueno, Brian, vos venís de una familia de boxeo, pero para vos personalmente, ¿qué significaría el poder ganar esta pelea y ser el campeón discutido? Y no solo para vos, ¿qué crees que significaría para tu país, para Argentina, el verte como campeón discutido?
Bueno, creo que la otra vuelta ya lo dije, ¿no? Para mí lo más importante para mí, para mi equipo, mi familia, para mi país, es una gran oportunidad de seguir sumando cosas positivas para el boxeo argentino, y esta es una gran posibilidad, ¿no? Creo que ante un gran rival en Estados Unidos, con los cuatro campeones visitando, creo que esta es la oportunidad que se nos dio y vamos a aprovecharla, ¿no? Creo que tiene un mejor momento y disfruto esto. Entonces, vamos a hacer todo para traer la victoria y disfrutar.
Well, I said before and I say again, for me, for my team, for my family, we get another opportunity to be Argentinian boxing way up there and put another star in that legacy. That's my goal. This is the opportunity that I crave, that I want, and I'm enjoying this moment. So I promise you that Saturday, July 17th, I'm going to leave it all out there for everybody.
Brian, you know, Mel's fighting here in his home state. He's considered top fighter at 154. You made the comment this weekend. All the pressure's on him Saturday night. Tell us why.
Bueno, vos ya has dicho que toda la presión es del Señor. Decimos por qué la presión es tuya y que vos te das este punto, pero bien cómodo.
Creo que, bueno, obviamente, ¿no? Él tiene que hacer un buen papel en su casa con su gente y brindarle su espectáculo al público, ¿no? Pero obviamente yo vengo a hacer mi trabajo, él va a hacer el suyo, obviamente. Creo que más allá de eso, yo vengo a hacer lo mío, vengo entrenando muy fuerte durante más de medio año, 8 o 9 meses, estoy metiéndole duro a esto y tomando esta oportunidad y nada, creo que la presión para mí no hay presión, siempre estoy disfrutante y siempre estoy punto y tener un ron, así que esa no va a ser diferente, voy a trabajar y hacer lo mismo.
When it's under pressure, he can come stage. He has to also put on a show for the fans. So that's why, as far as I'm concerned, I have been training for 8, 9 months. I've been training so hard, and I'm comfortable with the role that I am at. In fact, I'm maybe the underdog right now, but I always compete as the underdog, and I end up being the favorite after I win. So that's what, what I want to happen on Saturday, and I don't feel any pressure because I'm ready to find myself.
Well, you feel the pressure? Nah, that's funny. I don't have no pressure on me, man. I've been here so many times in my life, and I've been boxing since I was 8 years old. If I had pressure, I wouldn't be in this moment. Like, this moment is a 3-2 moment, so why would I want to be under pressure? The state of Texas see me fight a lot of times. They watch me on TV, there's millions around the world, and I'm excited to be in the ring. The pressure is on him. And it will show, like he's going to have to come and do his thing, he's going to have to come and show me and put the pressure and all that other good stuff and avoid, bombs. Like, I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on the crowd and all of that stuff. We know they come. We know they rock with us. We know they support us through the wins, the losses, the draws. We in love no matter what. So that doesn't change anything. I've been training. Like my system is not me to tell you about. It's for me to show you on Saturday.
Brian, one of the things you said this week was, if Charlo wants to bang, then I'm willing to bang. The power is going to make a difference in this fight. Explain to the people what you meant by that.
Bueno, vos también dijiste que si Charlo se quiere fajar, vos te vas a fajar con él. Sencillamente que el poder de los dos va a marcar la diferencia. Contanos un poco lo que quisiste decir con eso.
Bueno, eso es una respuesta a una pregunta que me hicieron. Creo que obviamente él va a hacer su trabajo, yo voy a hacer el mío. Y si tengo que tirar menos cantidad de más potencia para hacer el sentido individual, lo voy a hacer, obviamente. Creo que, peleas son peleas, siempre digo, no me gusta hablar mucho de las peleas. Cada uno tiene su plan de trabajo, yo respeto el mío, voy a hacer mi trabajo lo mejor que pueda para salir victorioso, obviamente. A nadie le gusta perder, así que ir para adelante, como siempre digo, yo no tengo presión de nada, lo único que tengo que hacer es ir a hacer mi trabajo, yo vivo de esto y es esto lo que hago toda la vida, así que mi sitio vamos a demostrar.
I think that, when it comes to it, if I have to lower my punch output to, put more power into things, I will. I really don't like to talk about, fight itself too much, because everybody has their game plan. I have my game plan, I have this, but in the end, I'm going to do what I have to do to try to come out victorious in Saturday night. And I have, like I said before, I have no pressure, I feel no pressure, and I'm ready to go.
Well, I know members of the media have some questions, so we'll kind of wrap it up with this. And I think I mentioned this to you before when I was looking over your record. You've got 13 knockdowns in the last 9 fights. You heard him say, hey, look, power's going to be the difference in this fight. Do you think this is a fight that will go the distance, or do you think someone's going to get knocked down in this fight?
I don't know. I tempered the future, but just know I'm much stronger than I was. I'm much faster out there. I feel like I'm ready. Like it's not just about, power. I got power in both hands. Power in every punch. Power in every shot. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what I can do. I'm excited to be in this moment. I'm thankful for this opportunity to be facing another champion.
No, this is not just an opponent, it's a champion. So, I'm thankful. I know he got a game plan, and we'll figure out what to do on Saturday.
Lastly, you tell the people, and I love asking this question, what do you guarantee the people of San Antonio when they tune in on Showtime Championship Boxing, for those who are spending their money to come to the AT&T Center, what do you guarantee them that they're going to see and get when you step in the ring with Brian?
And it's a long week, attitude. I think you might want to say that if you tune in, because you never know what happens in any moment from the third round to the eighth round to the seventh round to the fourth round to the eighth round to the seventh round. There's not people out in all around the ring. That was wrong. My bad. I did not creep out all around that time. So my condition is good. I know he's in good condition. So we shall see, you know. Start with more like I ended. And get back outside.
Brian, before I get maybe you have the final statement, you're on your honeymoon. I think you were on the honeymoon the first day and you get the call for the fight. My question to you is, if you win, are you taking your wife back on the honeymoon that she deserves, and where you going?
Bueno, él sabe que tenés una luna de miel en deuda, entonces, si ganás esta pelea, ¿te vas a llevar a Carolina, tu esposa, a la cena de tres soñada?
Seguro, obviamente. Creo que esta es una de las batallas primero que tengo que pasar. Primero está, primero obviamente no, pero primero es esta y después disfrutar, ¿no? Creo que no tuve tiempo, obviamente en Argentina me cansé, a los 2 días tuve que estar acá y nada. Pero por eso te digo, este es mi trabajo, vivo de esto y primero lo primero, el 17 y después se verá lo que haremos, ¿no? Pero primero para ganar el 17.
Absolutely, but say first things first, we have a war to fight July 17th. I'm not thinking about anything that has to do beyond our fight on Saturday. However, having said that, after this fight, yeah, it's going to be time to enjoy, but my mind is fully set on Saturday night.
And what do you guarantee the people of San Antonio that they will get on Saturday when you step in the ring with that?
¿Qué le puedes garantizar a la gente que sábado por completo está viendo?
Que bueno, que van a disfrutar la pelea, que no lo voy a defraudar y voy a dejar todo lo que tengo que dejar para llevar la victoria. Creo que es un gran oponente, un gran campeón y nada, yo también por algo llegué a estar donde estoy hoy en día y nada, voy a dejar todo y garantizar a la gente que esto va a ser una guerra y vamos a demostrar por qué estamos hoy en día acá en el primer nivel y nada, disfrutar de esta pelea, creo que lo van a disfrutar
I guarantee that I'm not going to disappoint you. I guarantee you're going to enjoy the fight, and I guarantee you're going to see a full-out war on Saturday night. We're going to do whatever it takes to come out victorious, and in the end, we want fans to enjoy the fight, and enjoy the both of them.
Absolutely. That's what we're going to see here. 3 fights. Of course, the main event, undisputed title at 154 pounds. I know there are members of the media who have some questions. We have a mic, and we'll just pass it around. If you could, please raise your hand and tell us who you're representing.
Aaron Cantu with FightHive.com. Mel, it seems like when the stage is the biggest, that's when you shine the brightest. You know, in fights you've been in where people believe your opponent to give you some fits, like Hatley, Rubin, and most recently Rosario. What allows you to shine in these moments in the big stage?
You know, focus the other on changes, man. He's a great opponent. He's a great fighter. He wants to fight. He wants to dodge out. He wants to bang. He wants to do whatever. I got the skill set. Charlo don't want to lose. He's incremental from different things. Charlo to their experience. He can continue on from different things. And I feel like I'm going to fight him now.
So a focus Mel will be the difference. Mel, what do you make of him defeating Errol Spence in the amateurs?
That amateur shit don't matter to me, man. I don't want to talk about no amateur shit. Shit don't matter to me. I'm not amateur boxing right now. This is professional, unified, undisputed championship. We can't talk about what happened in the amateur. That accolades don't matter.
Jamal, Danielle is behind the glove. I wanted to ask, in the last two years, basically, since your longest season as a professional, what do you feel that you have learned the most and been able to develop since that and, be able to get here now, not to get the title back, become the unified champion, and now fight for undisputed come Saturday night?
This is how God's plan. I can't, put these things in order, but shout out from the great management, Al Heyman, for being able to put these things. Shout out to the WBC. I want to say, the WBC put me right back in the fight, right after, controversial loss that I said, they put me right back in there to redeem myself. I redeemed myself with the knockout, came back with Jet Fuel, knocked out the Cobra guy, knocked out the Rosario guy. So then, we on the roller coaster. We started moving. I mean, there's no stopping the show.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenos días. Desde Argentina para cerrar Charlo. Te quiero preguntar cuánto paga de patente por la camioneta negra. ¿Cuánto paga de patente? Seguro.
Well, the question is here from Brian Castaño, and the question from Lucas Pelosi here is, how much are you paying for the black license plate in your black SUV?
¿Yo Argentina? ¿La tenés que responder? I didn't get the question. That's the question. Y la pregunta fue esa, ¿cuánto paga de patente y de seguro? Claro, para Charlo.
Sorry, my bad. The question was for Charlo, not for Brian. How much are you paying for the black license plate in your SUV?
That's my name, and I probably pay whatever the registration is. But I own every car that I have, though. I own it.
La respuesta era de que, es tu auto y de que, no solo pagas, sino que también es dueño de ese auto.
We're back there.
This question for Jamel, BoxingTeam.com. Jamel, what did you think? I know he's obviously a southpaw, but what did you think Brian Castaño's performance against a fight you were very familiar with, and that was Randy Lara? Did you think that he won the fight?
I don't necessarily want to say that. I feel like everybody was already told that I don't like it. Castaño just put a lot of pressure with me, and I feel that the punch rate wasn't where mine was at, the power was where mine was at. Those are the fight chances.
And question for Brian also. Brian, how do you think Jamel compares to the best fighters that you fought, like Michael Soro and Eric Randiano?
Bueno, Brian, ¿cómo crees que se compara a grandes oponentes que tuviste en el pasado, como el Lara y como Soro?
No, solamente en la altura y el alcance, creo que somos seres diferentes, pero cada uno con su característica. Yo no lo relacioné con la altura y en el valor de grande.
Just in height and reach, those would be the only similarities that I see between Jamel and the two opponents that you mentioned. The rest, Jamel is a strong man and tough opponents.
Jamel, Brian, he's made no secret, unlike many fighters, about his game plan, that he's coming to bring the pressure, but ultimately, even if, you win rounds fighting like that, if he's walking into too much firepower, trying to beat you that way.
We shall see. That's a question that I really can't answer. But most definitely, faith is just the one to shot. Faith is just to come. Faith is just coming to the world. Once a person set off on it, come like pretty much fatality.
And also about, you bring as much intensity into the ring. In the angle, you got an edge when you come in and box the ring. Where does that come from? Why is that?
From my life,
feed my family. I got a lot of strength. I got a lot of things that I need to get in the field and boxing before it opens. I wanted to fight the best fighters. I never wanted to be a guy looking around trying to make my name and my record up. If you go back over my boxing career, you can see that I've always faced tough opponents. Even when I was with other weight promotions, they always put me in there with guys that was tough, and I guess they wanted to see if I could pull it off. My mindset was always stay down so you don't get cut. Like the NFL, they gotta work harder than the next person because they got somebody trying to take their position, and that's kind of what this is always about. I kept that neutral, I'm keeping it raw going, and now I'm here, but I got a lot more to prove. Before it's over.
Jamal, my name is Joe Guerrero. I'm the cousin. I was with you in New York City when you fought the first time. I know you won that fight. I just want to make everybody know that you haven't lost. You've never lost in my eyes.
Like you said, Antonio Joe, he's from San Antonio, so I appreciate you coming to the show. I don't feel like I lost, but it's fine.
So there we have it, folks. Again, Saturday night, Showtime Championship Boxing. 9 o'clock Eastern, that is 6 o'clock Pacific time. 3-fight cards. You do not want to miss it. If you want tickets, you got to go to AT&TCenter.com to purchase your tickets. The main event, and cannot say it enough, the undisputed 154-pound title is on the line. Jamel Charlo, Brian Castaño, it's going to be one hell of a night at the AT&T Center here in San Antonio. Thank you everybody for coming out, guys. Let's finish off the list. Start with the North tonight. Back here. Back here. Back here, guys.
Gracias.